What's up, party people, and welcome back to our matchup mastery series. Today we are going to look at Juri, and we're going to start off with 5 general tips in the Juri matchup. So tip number 1 is block or dive kick standing annihilator. If she's using this like a fool, this stuff's really not safe, and you're just going to get more damage if she's doing this than you ever will. Tip number 2, if she has 2 charges and you block the double kick, be ready to perfect parry the fireball and punish her. Neither are safe. Number 3, learn how to check drivers. If you don't, she's going to run all over you. It's not too difficult, though. Just go to training mode, record it, and start with mediums and then do lights if you want to be extra safe. Number 4, once you start checking her driver, she's going to start using fireball to get behind it, probably with another gyrus. Treat this as any other fireball and get the read with jump to explode her. Number 5, if you have a good horizontal fireball or a way to hop over her, she isn't going to have her traditional linear rushdown style versus you. So either control the space or hop over the fireball and catch her and explode her soul for it. That's it for our 5 general tips. Go check out the full video, link in the description. Please comment, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys over in the full video. Thank you very much. Let's talk about optimal range for fighting Juri. So Juri excels in the close/close mid range. Rock, paper, scissors says she struggles with the mid-far range. The mid-far and the far range. It was stated in my 5 tips, but Juri really is just a straightforward character. At close/close mid, she's gonna dry rush or jump at you. So practice checking her dry rush and anti-air, and you're gonna have a lot better time fighting her. But don't only focus on the dry rush when you're fighting Juri. If you do, she's going to walk into an effective range where she can use mid-far pokes. She really only has crouching medium kick, standing heavy punch, and a forward heavy punch at this range. They're all really good buttons, but if they whiff, you get a good punish on her. So play close enough that you can beat out those buttons, not right at the tip of those buttons range. But you don't want to give her space to use the fireball. And if you approach that way, you're pretty much just going to suffocate her. At the absolute furthest range, she can get free stocks, which you really don't want. So just because that's all she can do, it doesn't mean you want to be in this range. Unless you can stop her from getting stocks, then you want to live at this range, like a JP or something. She can use dive kick to close the distance by hopping over fireballs or punishing them, but it's really unsafe on block, so just stand block that thing if she's coming at you, or even if she whiffs it, you could whiff punish that dive kick heavily. Let's talk about specific matchup tips versus Juri. So number 1 tip is to scroll down on this video and hit subscribe. It's insane, but literally, yes, if you do that, you're going to be upwards to 15 to 272 more Juris in your next gaming session. Yeah, I know, it's crazy to think about, but that's just the science, man. Backed by science. And I also hear that goth chicks and goth femboy types with you know, like hairstyles that look like devil horns and tight leather outfits, they're just gonna find you more attractive in general if you click subscribe on this video in particular. So that's just something to take to heart, man. That's on you though. If you want, you know, if you want some e-girls with some black lipstick to show up at your doorstep and say, hey, where's Jimbo Jones at? And you're like, man, Jimbo Jones died decades ago. Then they're probably just going to fall in love with you. So, anyway, specific matchup tips with Juri. Juri loves their crouch medium kick and their stand heavy punch. You got to practice with punishing these moves if you want to get better at this matchup. They will press these buttons in every single match you fight them. So just practice with punching those and make them pay for it whenever they make a mistake. Don't let her get free charges. It's not as important as something like Jamie getting drinks, but it's still, you do not want her to get free charges. Juri is linear, but this just improves her horizontal approach even more. And it makes it so she doesn't have to spend any drive gauge or meter on combos to get good damage and corner carry. It's kind of a foundation as she buffs herself. Juri has pretty good anti-air options, but they can still be baited if you have something like Kim's elbow drop or like Cammy's dive kick. Practice perfect parry to jump heavy punch. If you don't, they're going to abuse it. It can be anti-aired with a delayed uppercut as well. Juri is very dependent on drive gauge. If she doesn't have Fuha stocks, so keep her from getting the stocks, and she's going to have to use Drive Rush and EX Fireball to get in, and that's just a meter, and she'll burn herself out so fast if she's doing this stuff. And once Juri's burnt out, she's very easy to abuse. So Feng Shui is really only good for combo, corner carry, and to burn you out. They usually end with a safe jump if they hit you, so if you have meter and can perfect parry, be aware of this, but they know that too, and it's kind of a mix-up if they're gonna throw you, so it depends on if you want to get thrown or if you just want to block the pressure. I recommend this blocking depression. DI works if they're doing it mindlessly, but don't do it against good players, because if you start blocking Feng Shui, she's gonna just blow you up with the drive reversal. I mean, with the drive impact as well, she can still cancel it. It's usually better to drive reversal it if you're blocking the sequence, because if you're just blocking it out versus her, it's gonna do more than 2 bars of drive gauge anyways. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, she can use this to burn you out on block. You kind of have to guess when she cancels it if you should drive reversal or not. If she guesses right, you die, but if you guess right, you nullify a lot of the Feng Shui, take away a lot of her meter, and pretty much get a massive advantage in a matchup. One extra tip is the crouch medium kick drive rush cancel. You want to option select the uppercut here every time. If she doesn't do the crouch light punch, then you're just going to hit her with the uppercut. The crouch light punch makes it a true string, everything else does not. You'll block and no uppercut if she presses medium punch. You'll hit her. So you basically trade 2 bars for 3 bars plus damage. It's a win scenario for you every time it hits. So Juri and Burnout. Level 1 is not invulnerable to projectiles. Level 3 is. She will buffer her level 3 and probably try to jump you with a jump heavy punch while on Burnout to like try to get out of the corner or get space. Her stand heavy punch is an easy hit confirm, so she'll probably be spamming this and buffering at least level 1 behind it. She thinks you're going to DI her in neutral, but that's pretty much it for her in Burnout. She can dive kick also, but that's really unsafe. She's probably just, like I said, the jump heavy punch is probably going to be the big one, and if she's blocking, she's going to be buffer level 3. So a good Burnout string, I know with Juri, is the stand medium kick, crouch medium kick, stand heavy kick while on Feng Shui. She also has the double overhead. I'll talk about that in a sec, but for the stand medium kick, crouch medium kick, stand heavy kick, it's only string if she spaces it correctly. She actually needs to get a crouching light punch in there for it to be a true string, but due to the spacing, it kind of makes it, dangerous to press a button here regardless. You kind of just want to wait for your spot. If you are going to mash a super, it's probably best to do it after the heavy kick, but it's still, there's such a small gap there that I don't necessarily recommend it unless you have to. Let's talk about the double overhead. So when you're in the corner and she has Feng Shui engine, if you're burnt out versus a good Juri and she has level 2, you're probably just going to lose that round because the mix is just so strong here. But so they'll be doing the double overhead, sometimes a triple overhead, and they could always mix that. If they see you're just holding back and not crouching, they could just mix in a crouching light kick or a crouching medium kick and go straight into another combo. It's very, very difficult to deal Feng Shui engine in the corner when you're burnt out, so it's better just to not be in that scenario in general. So that being said, party people, I am the Depressed Gamer. I need you all to be good to yourselves. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. Gotta keep on struggling out there. You just gotta keep on doing it. Gotta keep on going, fam. And I will see you in the next one.